Copper Canyon man is in a battle now with the railroad company.
It's not blaring horns or railroad crossings that are bugging him. Instead, it's old railroad ties that are being abandoned right behind his property. After years of trying to reach a resolution, he finally contacted Fox 4's Saul Garza for help, and a little help from Ozzy, too.
I just want them to come by here and get this mess off of my property.
Jim Burns inherited this property in Copper Canyon about 7 years ago.
So it's a triangle about a half an acre.
Right behind his home are railroad tracks owned by Kansas City Southern Railway.
We don't even notice it. You know, we sleep through them coming by at all hours of day and night. Doesn't bother us.
What does bother him, old railroad ties that crews have left behind.
And they rot down to the point where they're falling apart in pieces.
The crews use equipment similar to this equipment posted on YouTube. The old ties slide out, new ones slide in. Then a crane extends its arm and picks up the old ties and hauls them away. The problem?
Can't reach it with their jaws that pick them up and put them on the railroad car, so they just leave them.
The property is too steep for the crane to reach, so the ties are left behind. Burns estimates about 30 to 40 ties litter the field behind his house. Some are several years old.
It's too massive. My trash pickup service won't pick up anything longer than 3 feet and has to be under 50 pounds.
He says he's called and written and emailed Kansas City Southern for years.
Regardless of all my efforts, nothing.
He says the city couldn't do much but called KCS and filed a complaint as well.
It's just this one issue I cannot get taken care of.
Bugged and fed up, Burns gave me a call. A couple of days later, the ties were gone.
Picked everything up and put it in a big truck and hauled it off. And it looks much nicer now.
A Kansas City Southern spokeswoman told me the company owns the right-of-way at least 50 feet from the center of the tracks, both north and south. I'm told KCS complies with all applicable laws governing the use of its property. The railroad company, though, agreed to voluntarily pick up the ties to be good neighbors.
Seen your work, and it's always good, so I appreciate it very much. Good job.
In Copper Canyon, Saul Garza, Fox 4 News.
If you have something that's bugging you, call Saul at 214-468-7458 or send an email. Log on to fox4news.com, click About Us, and then contact us.